The sun is set on the third day of the week, and let's look back at what all has happened in the world of business and personal finance in this episode of Money Time at Money9. I'm your host Ajay, and let's kick things off with the Delhi government hiking the fares of autos and taxis. AC taxis, non-AC taxis and autos have become further costlier in the national capital. The Kejriwal government has raised fares of AC taxis by 4 rupees per kilometer, while it has hiked fares of non-AC taxis by 3 rupees and that of autos by 1 rupees and 50 paise per kilometer. Let's check out the new rates. For AC taxis, the fare will be 20 rupees per kilometer. For non-AC taxis, the fare will be 17 rupees per kilometer, while auto fares will be 11 rupees per kilometer. The upfront fare of auto meter will be 30 rupees. Earlier, it was 25 rupees. And sticking on with auto news, the Auto Expo 2023 is being held in Greater Noida. Now, what is an Auto Expo without Maruti Suzuki? But before that, let's look at the list of the top upcoming cars in 2023 that you should know. Several exciting cars are ready to launch and hit the market. It includes electric vehicles, hybrid models, sports cars, SUVs and more. Maruti will launch 2 new SUVs this year, out of which one will be a 5-door Jimny. It will be the latest variant of Maruti's flagship car Gypsy. Hyundai, on the other hand, will drive in 2 new SUVs and one would be sedan. One of the SUVs will be a facelift of Hyundai Creta, while the sedan will be the new generation variant of Hyundai Verna. The South Korea-based automobile manufacturer will also drive in all new electric vehicles in the country. Kia India, on the other hand, will drive in a new facelift of its highest selling model Kia Seltos. And more from the world of automobiles. Companies will drive in these vehicles later on. But let's see the bookings of which bikes and cars open today in the Auto Expo. Engineering company Greaves Cotton has announced the bookings of its latest electric two-wheeler Ampere Primus. The two-wheeler now belongs to a series of new electric two-wheelers unveiled by Greaves Cotton during the Auto Expo. The company has unveiled a total of 3 new electric two-wheelers. The other 2 are Ampere NXG and Ampere NXU. These 2 will be launched the next financial year. And on the other hand, UK-based MG Motor India has announced that the price of the next generation Hector will be in the range of 14 lakh to 22 lakh rupees. Hyundai, on the other hand, launched its all-electric model Ioniq 5 at ex-showroom price of 44.95 lakh rupees. The Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had attended a function, and here's what she had to say. The Finance Minister had urged members of Indian communities living overseas to use Indian brands in services. Echoing the words of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on India's diaspora living abroad, she said that their role is similar to countries' brand ambassadors. By buying Indian products and services, they too can play their part in nation building. The FM again pointed out that India is among the largest recipients of remittances from people working in foreign countries. The amount was at $100 billion in 2022. And another big update coming in from SEBI. Yesterday, we saw SEBI extending the trading time by 90 minutes. Now, investors very soon will be able to trade future contracts on corporate bonds. These bonds will be of PSUs, government securities, etc. Investors will also be able to trade derivative contracts of corporate debt securities. Only those corporate bonds will be listed which are rated AA+. This will ensure capital safety. Stock exchanges will set in an initial price band at 5% of the previous closing price or the base price of the debt instrument. The trading hours shall be between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. on all working days from Monday to Friday. And more from SEBI, another big announcement, in fact, this time in the mutual fund industry. If you're investing in a mutual fund scheme, then tune up the volume of your device. Now, you will not be required to pay any exit load if any of the mutual fund managers leave your scheme midway. Even if the manager gets transferred, then you will not be required to pay any exit load. But you will get this benefit only for the first 30 days of the date the fund manager has left. The AMCs are also required to officially communicate it to the investors that the management of the particular scheme will be undergoing a change, and you will have 30 days time to redeem your units if you don't want to pay the exit load. And another update from SEBI. SEBI has made an announcement which in the world of stock market, not only IPOs but OFS, that is offer for sale, will rule the D street from now onwards. SEBI has allowed companies to float more than one OFS within a gap of just 2 weeks. Earlier, companies were required to have a gap of 12 weeks between two OFS. And another big change is that investors like you and me can apply for any OFS. And if we don't have that much money in our bank account, then hefty fine will be levied. The penalty will be 10% of the order value, and adding to that, retail investors will get plenty of opportunities to apply for OFS. Moreover, companies will have to reserve 10% of the OFS for retail investors, and if the retail quota is oversubscribed, and in case the quota of other categories is not fully subscribed, then retail investors can even apply from the other categories as well. So, plenty of decisions in the favor of retail investors. And moving on to the world of cryptos, cryptocurrency trading platform Coinbase is cutting approximately 20% of its workforce. About 950 employees will be fired globally. This is the second round of layoff that the company has affected in less than a year. Coinbase had cut 1,100 jobs in June last year, the first round of the layoff. The company has cited adverse economic conditions and disruptions within the cryptocurrency markets. Coinbase was founded in 2012 and it has no headquarters. And we move on to the world of gadgets. Redmi Note 12 5G went on sale from Wednesday. ICICI Bank credit card users will get 1,500 rupees instant discount, which brings down the effective price of the handset to 16,499 rupees. Chinese-based electronics company Xiaomi had earlier launched 3 smartphones under Redmi Note 12G 5G series in India. The other 2 smartphones will also go on sale very soon. And we move on to the world of economy. The World Bank has rung the alarm bells on looming malice of global recession. According to the financial institution, all the world's top economies, including the US, Europe and China, will register weaker growth in 2023. In an annual report, it had slashed forecasts for global growth by nearly half to just 1.7%. According to the report, the global growth rate in 2023 will be the third lowest in the last 3 decades. The worst was in 2008 global financial crisis. The second was during the pandemic in 2020. The third weakest annual expansion would be in 2023. The World Bank's report follows a similar gloomy forecast a week earlier from Kristalina Georgieva, the head of the International Monetary Fund (IMF). Georgieva had said that 1/3 of the world will fall into recession this year. And we end today's bulletin with another update from the World Bank report. The World Bank has also given its forecast on growth rates of different countries. Let's check it out. Well, it projects that the European Union's economy won't grow at all next year after having expanded 3.3% in 2022, although it expects the United States might avoid a recession this year, while on the other hand, it foresees China to grow at 4.3% in 2023. The bank expects developing countries to fare better, growing 3.4% this year, which is the same as in 2022. It forecasts Brazil's growth slowing to less than 1%, down from 3% last year. In Pakistan, it expects the economy to expand just 2% in 2023. Well, that's all for today here on Money Time at Money9. See you again tomorrow at the same time. Download the Money9 app and stay tuned to Money9 English's YouTube channel. This is me, Ajay, signing off. Take care and good night.